y'all, we're gonna make some bread here. I've got half plus a third cup of water in there. We're gonna add 2 1/4 teaspoons of active dry yeast and a teaspoon of sugar. We're gonna let this proof. I'm gonna set it in the microwave because it's warm in there. Give it 5 minutes. While my yeast is proofing, we're gonna add flour to the mixer bowl. We need 4 cups. 2. Definitely gonna need to refill my flour since I didn't last time I made something. We're empty. I have almost 4 cups, so I'm gonna refill it. All right, y'all, I'm a mess now and there's flour everywhere because my bread flour bag ripped. I need a teaspoon of salt. And I'm out. I'm gonna add a tablespoon of honey into my yeast mixture. It has risen a ton. It's not gonna come out. Good enough. I'm gonna add this little bit of butter. I believe it was 1 1/2 tablespoons. Give this a little mix. Maybe it'll soften or melt. Let's just pour it in. All right, y'all, I'm gonna add in the rest of the water. It's the same amount we used as before, and I'll link the recipe down below. We're gonna need this. Just gonna give it a little mix. We're gonna need it for a while and add up to a 1/2 cup or less of flour if necessary. The recipe says 4 1/2 cups of flour and we added 4, which it says to do, and we'll need it for like a long time. We'll check on it, then let it rise. Alright, y'all, it's been kneading for a while, like at least 10 minutes. I'm gonna de-stick it from the hook. It's still a little sticky, but I think it's okay. I may add a little flour. I'm gonna let it do the first rise, and then while I go to the store real quick, I might add a little more flour when we do the second rise. No, I'm gonna need flour right now. I feel like I've added quite a bit though. Let's see here. It's so soft and sticky though, look at that. It just wants to stick. Might have to throw it in the mixer for just another second. Alright, y'all, it's a little sticky, but this is it. This is the dough. We're gonna let it double and go to the grocery store real quick. Just got back from the store with some goodies. My dough has definitely doubled and it already has fallen, so hopefully it turns out good. Just punch it the rest. Pull her away. Pretty sticky. Let's cut this in half. Put it into a rectangular. Just gonna roll her up, tuck in the ends. Put her in the pan, let that rise. those two boys in there. This one feels a little heavier. No, I'm not too worried about it, but kind of just shove that in there. Alright, y'all. Set it in the microwave to let it rise again. Let it rise again. I'm gonna peel the carrots, but they're pretty dirty, so I'm gonna... Alright, I cut the ends off. We're just gonna trim these carrots for a beef stew into large chunks. Set them over here. I've never made beef stew, but I've had it. I'm gonna clean up the potatoes and then we'll give those a little chop too. Alright, my husband's got a fire going. I've got 5 potatoes here, pretty small-ish. We're gonna leave the skins on. Just cut them into chunks. I'm gonna add all this liquid to the pot when the time comes for the broth and all. So it's way smaller. This piece is tiny. Oh well. We probably will not need all of that liquid, but I'm gonna keep these covered. I got this rump roast from Walmart. Nice bit of fat on the bottom. We're gonna leave all this fat on here. Get about 1-inch chunks, I suppose. Gonna lay these out. This fat's being a pain in the butt. Get some salt. A lot of salt. I'm gonna put it on this paper towel. Kind of dry it out maybe. It's a lot of fat. A couple pieces. Boom. Alright y'all, my bread looks pretty good. Hopefully it's doubled in size. They're both in 9x5s. I'm gonna put her in. It says like 30-45 minutes, I believe. We'll put her in and check her out. I'm gonna put this on the sides because I don't want the bottom to burn. I might have to put a big tin foil on the bottom. I don't want it to burn. I might open this up. Alright y'all, I've got my Dutch oven on here. I need to... It's pretty hot. It's not very hot. I need to move that grease around a bit. No, it's pretty hot, but not like super hot. Alright, let's check this meat, I guess. Good enough. Pretty good. We're a little unlevel here, so I've got to just work with it. No big deal. Looks good. think we're gonna cut her there. Pretty beautiful. Hot. Start throwing the other ones in. We're just searing it. We ain't cooking it just yet. And we'll put it all back into the Dutch oven and cook it. I'm gonna have to just shove all these in there. I guess I could have done another batch. This one's super fatty. That's like the fat chunk. Smoke out. This side's less hot. Scoot it over a little bit. Center is super hot. Ooh, burning my hairs. Almost done. Pretty much done. Oh yeah, really hot. Just gonna put them all back. Juices and all. Alright, I don't know if I'm going to need all this water, so I'm just going in with my hands. The meat is seared. We're going to add the vegetables. I'm going to add some beef broth and some seasonings. And we're going to cook this slow and low for probably 1 to 2 hours. Man, this is going to be a full pot here. And it's really smoky. I probably could have fit it. Yeah. Look at all that color though, beautiful. No, it's just very unlevel, see? Beautiful, good work. I probably need more liquid. We're gonna add some garlic, onion powder, thyme, salt, a ton of pepper, and a couple bay leaves. One more bay leaf because they're pretty dry. Leaves are falling. I'm gonna add a little beef broth, or a lot. The train's hollering. I'm gonna add more water. It's better. Now it's really full. Put the lid on. And we'll let that slowly simmer. Oh boy. It's even more unlevel. It's a lot of thyme. It's pretty full, looks good. Smells good. Fire, herbs. Could give it a rotate. Smells good, very thymy. Lots of thyme. There's a piece of that fat. There's another bit of fat. Bubbling, boiling. Still got a ways to go. Oh, my eyes. Ah. Added a splash of water. Onion smoothie, delicious. Stinky. Dump most of it out. Oh. Delicious onion smoothie. I have this bag I put rice in the freezer. I'm just gonna put it in this. I'm gonna try to pour this into the stew. Oh, nice. It's boiling. I think the moisture has gone down enough. I can add this onion puree. It smells really good. Onion. Get all that onion out. The thyme is still really strong. That meat is not tender either. Oh yeah, look at that. Alright y'all, we brought the Dutch oven of stew in. I've got a little bit of water in here. Sprinkle a little flour in there. I'm gonna use this spoon to just mix it up. I don't have cornstarch right now, or I would use that. Add a little more water. There we go. Thicken this boy up. It's not that hot, but it's hot. See, it's all ashy. Ooh, smells good. Okay, let's see what we're looking like here. Yeah, it's pretty liquidy. Smells so good and rich. Look, that fatty bit will probably just fall right off. Probably should have put that in a while ago. Add a little more water, almost a quarter cup more flour. Let's grab these bay leaves out. I added 2 or 3. Could have added more potato, I guess, huh? I'm gonna give this gravy a little try here. Could use some salt. Oh yeah. Carrots, potatoes, and meat and broth. That's gonna need a lot of salt. That looks incredible. Let's try the meat. Oh my gosh, y'all. I'm ready to eat. That is so good. It's thickened up great. Oh, here's a bay leaf. Perfect. Oh my gosh, this looks incredible. All right, y'all, we need to eat that gravy. Oh yeah. Let's add more salt. It's a lot in there. It's been cooking for probably 2 hours or so, maybe more. We already sliced into this bread. Delicious. It's from my thermometer. So good. I should have probably taken those fatty bits off, but it probably made it taste good. I'm gonna take that carrot. So I'm not too worried, just pick it off and good to go. This is delicious. My father would make this growing up, and it's a favorite. Talk about comfort food. Homemade bread, homemade beef stew. What more could you ask for? Bon appetit. I appreciate y'all for watching. It was wonderful cooking in the cast iron Dutch oven right on the campfire. What a comforting, beautiful experience. I appreciate you guys for watching and joining me today in the outdoors. Not in my kitchen. Now we are though. I hope you guys can learn something from this and maybe get some inspiration to get out there in the wilderness, in the beautiful nature that is surrounding us constantly. Spend time with those you love, doing the things you love, eating the things you love. Spread the love. I appreciate y'all. If you enjoyed what we did here today, consider subscribing, following us along for more. I appreciate you guys. Homemade bread here. Beautiful. What a beautiful day. Have a great day, y'all. Bye.